You know, a few blaster marks is one thing. Gives the place some charm. But this...
You see before you a dark counselor of the Sith Empire. I should demand that you kneel. Instead, all I ask is that you give me the information I seek. Who is responsible for this ludicrous charade?
Everyone's talking about you. Couldn't tell you how it all got started, but I can tell you who gave Goro the idea to come after you.
Don't do it, Karina. You know what Margok would say about ratting out a resident?
If Margok ever pays the tab all you Nova Blades have run up, then maybe I'll start to care what he thinks. Guy you want is Kai Zykan, leader of the Corellian-run scoundrels. A real gem. Goro said Zykan owes you a pile of credits. He hired Goro to take you out for a fraction of what it would cost to pay you.
Where do I find him?
Beats me. It's not like I hang out with the guy. Ask Zykan's crew. They're all over Raiders Cove. Like stinkflies.
Others might not appreciate your cooperation, but I do.
Figure it's either help out, or have a bigger mess to clean up. I can handle the Nova Blades being sore with me. See ya, Goro. Hope your brother doesn't decide this was my fault.
Oh look, a lightsaber. Me. However, hanging. What do you use?
Let's go.
Let's see. There's no difference between the light. Let's see. I'll just.
Bye.
Nandin Quipans.
Talk to me.
You're so dead.
Everyone was just like dying on this.
Talk to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
fine. Like I care.
Well, look at this, scoundrels! A visit from...
I was making a dramatic pause, Tomoda. I know it's the Hurling Tempest.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm sure you've heard my name, most commonly accompanied by a longing sigh from one of my former conquests. Now here's the deal. The Corellian-run scoundrels may owe you a debt, but it's not coming out of my hide. Take it up with accounting.
I'm not a pirate.
I don't know where everyone got the idea that I belong to some gang, but I'm sick of hearing it.
Wait, you're saying you're not... But that doesn't... Oh, you're just trying to confuse me.
I'm gonna kill you.
What? Was that a slam? Did you just slam me? Okay, alright. Listen, we can't pay. The freedom to operate in Raiders Cove isn't exactly free. After the Nova Blades take their cut, we're tapped. Not before you get an itch. I do have something of value. Something I know you want.
Spit it out.
You tried to have me killed. I don't see why I shouldn't return the sentiment.
I get it. You're not happy with me. But you might be after this. I record all my holocalls, and that includes the one that warned me you were coming to Rishi. I'll show it to you. Tomoda, get my data pad. Oh, that's bad, Tomoda. That's bad. Oh, right! Yes, thank you, Tomoda! I knew there was a reason I kept you around. Here, you could find and unlock the case of this tracer, and you could even keep the data pad. How's that?
I'll take your data pad, but that doesn't mean I'm done with you.
Gotta hand it to you. The Whirling Tempest crew don't mess around. Right. That's what I said.
Oh.
Hey, he's with me.
Hands off the monkey lizard!
Hey, he's with me.
Had enough of your snooping around Corsair territory. You're going down!
Look, if I want to touch a monkey, I'll touch a monkey, okay?
Kaizyken, greetings. I speak to you now to deliver a warning. The Howling Tempest Gang is one of the galaxy's most feared pirate associations. They have just now set their sights on Rishi. As you know, the Corellian run scoundrels owe the Howling Tempest Gang a great many credits. There is no telling what will happen when you are discovered. I suggest you herald the gang's arrival to draw unwanted attention on them. I'm dispatching several droids across Raiders Cove to do the same. Or you could do nothing and suffer the consequences. The choice is yours.
Right, let's carry on.
The Republic can't touch the Howling Tempest gang, and the Empire is afraid to even try. Greetings to you. Would you like to hear a true story about the legendary Howling Tempest gang? Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't realize it was you. How exciting. Such a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Whoever put you up to all this lied to you. I'm not who you think.
I thought my master told me everything, but I had no idea you were so modest. Why, in the time since your arrival, you have already defeated the illustrious Goro, brought fear to the Corellian-run scoundrels and Carrota Corsairs. Even the Nova Blades have taken notice of you. My master would be most impressed.
Who's your bloody master?
I want to know who has you broadcasting these stories about me. Give me a name.
You may direct any and all questions to my master, as I have been authorized to arrange an introduction. Oh, do be careful in your travels. Legend or no, Goro's brother Grum is severely displeased as to Goro's fate.
You have mail. Usa Ayusa. Ah, brother from another mother.
If you and that Rhodian are related, I'd hate to see what you came from.
Harun Shindai, Kelmi to Sin Norangatuk. Ailing, Honore Donatsa,
Look at that lightsaber. I mean, damn, son. Damn!
Tuk now, Prim Slim Monita, Rikoka Shuro Reg.
No, I think the other one's gonna die.
Scream, Javitsa! Gola, Gola, Tim unstable drar. Sona no mordakin pavuri fraya. Wine likro, krorubarg.
dead, Jim.
There. It's finished.
Ah, the mysterious benefactor. I know who that is with those eyes and that lightsaber. Of course it is.
Lana Benico.
Dark Lord. An honor, as ever. And how fares the Dark Council?
It would be far better off were it operating under my own agenda.
I thought to myself, now that sounds like something a Sith would say. And sure enough.
Hello, Theron.
Is that a good hello or a bad one? Outside of Lana, I can never tell with you Imperial types.
Don't.
Be grateful I'm working with you and leave it at that.
So definitely a good hello. Got it.
If we're to succeed here, we'll need to cooperate a great deal. I suggest we don't antagonize one another.
Yeah, okay. Well, in the spirit of cooperation, I'll get things rolling.
My armor's
The
sweet.
Revanites
I love
are
it.
here, on Rishi. That's why we led you here under false pretenses. They can't know we're onto them. We need you to go out there and make life hard for the Revanites' allies, the Nova Blades.
If the Revanites are operating out of Rishi, then it stands to reason their leader is here.
That's our suspicion too, but we can't say for sure just yet. From what we've been able to gather, the Revanites' agents in the Empire and Republic have been feeding the Nova Blades intel on ship activity. The Blades then use that intel to ambush military patrols and key shipping lanes on both sides. They're essentially remapping hyperroutes. Hate to admit it, but I haven't been able to remotely slice the Blades' computers. I have to have their security shut down.
The trouble is, we can't have any suspicion raised that our attack is related to the Revanites' activities.
So I'm meant to be some base pirate who has a beef with the Nova Blades.
Yeah, you've got it exactly. Bust up their operations, get their attention, make yourself look legitimate, and then go for the throat.
We have a trusted source who's determined that the Nova Blades base, a wrecked ship called the Aggressor, contains their entire security apparatus. That's our final target.
And who might that be?
Someone you already know.
Two someones, if we're being precise.
We'll place you in range of the first Nova Blade target. That's where our source is waiting.
It really is good to see you again.
Been hiding out a long time. It's nice to see someone who isn't a complete stranger.
Indeed.
Good luck out there.
Yes. May the Force serve you well.
Oh, legacy level! Boo 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 do 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. Another one bites dust. Missions around here.
I gather you're no friend of the Nova Blade. Good. They took something that belonged to me.
Our mightiest war beasts were stolen from our menagerie ship. The
Menagerie.
Republic, supposed ally of the Hutt cartel, does nothing.
Menagerie.
From the depths of the Spawn Nebula, the Slayers 3 have come.
Or is it a menage a trois?
It's you! It's really you! I can hardly believe my optical circuits.
Chat him up.
Jakaro, I don't think I can take any more flapping out of that synthesized yap.
Flapping from the apping.
Buster aside, this planet's inhabitants are not to be trifled with. The Nova Blades in particular are a powerful and organized group. That is why we intend to depower and disorganize them by firing from Jakaro's ship on the targets of your choosing.
They see me causing trouble, and word gets out that the Howling Tempest gang is coming for the Nova Blades.
Precisely! It's nice to not have to explain everything for a change. I'd wish you good luck if I thought you'd need it. We'll keep in touch.
Thank you for the animal meat.
Jainam Paim Dagam.
Circuits crossed for collateral damage.
Tells me that should be enough to get the Nova Blade's attention. There's a Lieutenant Donovan in charge here, according to Karen. Challenging him would make a fine exclamation mark.
Where the hell am I meant to be planting flags? On their corpses. Hey, that maketh sense.
Like a war zone, Commodore. We're gonna lose everything if we don't airlift what's left to the slave camp.
We're not backing down just because some upstart crew thinks they got what it takes to break us. Buckle down, be a Nova Blade, and kill whoever's messing with us.
But Commodore Marcock...
Go tell your Commodore and anyone else who'll listen that the Howling Tempest gang is taking over Raiders Cove.
Heard stories about you. Dropped Goro. Put a fright into that weasel Zykin. I took down a dozen contenders to get this post. I ain't even a little bit scared of you.
Right. Your mistake.
job's done.
Excellent news, but it's only our first step.
One of the Nova Blades mentioned a slave camp, somewhere remote. We should strike there next.
Good call, actually. I ran across some chatter about that place. Basically, anyone in Raiders Cove who doesn't give the Nova Blades a slice of their action or whatever gets locked away. Some get put into hazardous labor, like mining, but most are sold as slaves to visitors from off-world. It's a lucrative business for the Blades.
Not anymore.
You got that right. You'll have to slip in with one of the Nova Blades' cargo shipments. I'm sure the island's heavily guarded, so try not to get killed.
I believe Theron means to say he's concerned for your safety, as am I. May the Force serve you well.
Sorry about that.
Look, I'm losing your signal, and I think someone's listening. Let's just hope the Nova Blades don't search the wreckage before we get those biosamples back.
I'm in a cargo box. Awesome. That must have been a tight fit with me and Cam in there.
Slave Master Kendra doesn't just hurt us. He keeps records on our families. Says he'll track them down if we rebel.
Over here? Yay, there we go. Let's kill some folks.
You're getting off this island.
Oh, wow, thank you. We'll hide out in one of them shipping units till you're ready to go.
Oh, you won.
Thanks. You're all right.
Did not see you there, mate. I am so sorry. I got mail.
So Kendra's dead? If that's his list of our families, you'll get all the help you need. No one on the fence, no one holding back.
Jakaro, I have a pickup for you.
C2D4 here. We have your coordinates and are on our way.
Been mining exonium for the blades every day for 2 years. All to pay off a lousy $3 grand I owed. And I ain't the only one.
Your debt's the least of the Nova Blade's worries right now.
I believe it. Even in this place, we hear stuff. About your gang, the way you've been making life ugly for the Blades. We want to be a part of that.
You want to work for me?
Hey, we're good at a whole lot of stuff. Tell you what, get in touch with a pal of mine in Raiders Cove, Harlow Ricks. Check in with Ricks from time to time, tell him what you want us to do, and we'll do it. Simple as that. You get nice and close to Margok. You give him one for me, alright?
Hey, I'm not looking for any trouble. Are those my biosamples?
Meow.
These trolleys are magnificent.
The war beasts of Lucaivus the Hutt returned from the hated Nova Blade.
Who are you? Zip much? We lifted their cargo from the wreckage.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.